Ahead, the Golden Arches, not so golden, and Olympic art later in the show. Welcome to 3 Times Square this Monday from Reuters World Headquarters in New York. Global economic woes hitting even McDonald's. The hamburger chain reporting a decline in quarterly profit this morning and predicting sales would continue to slow at established restaurants this month. Overall, for the completed quarter, comparable store sales grew in every region, though less than expected. The weakest region, not Europe, but Asia and the Middle East. Shares are down close to 10% so far in 2012. Spanish weakness front and center today. U.S. stock index futures down all morning because of the economic woes there. The Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 opening lower, as you can see. The Dow there down just below 1%. NASDAQ above 2%. Let's bring in our Axel Threlfel for more on troubles in Spain. Axel, you just got back from a 2-week trip to Spain. Tell us, what is it like in the towns and villages there?
Well, yeah, it's a good question. I mean, you're on the coast, it's okay. There's a lot of tourists there, heading to the beach, etc. But I was up in the mountains in Andalusia, and you can really feel the bite there. Remember, there's 25% unemployment in Spain, 50% youth unemployment, and you really get the sense of that when you're walking around these little villages and these little towns in the mountains. Some of the shops are empty, a lot of half-finished buildings, a lot of young kids sitting around on street corners. So you really do get that sense. Remember as well, Lisa, on Friday, this Friday just passed, Valencia, just one of Spain's 17 regions, said it needed financial support from Madrid. Word now is that at least half a dozen regional authorities are ready to follow suit. So virtually all of these regions are shut out of the international debt markets. The big question, will Spain need a full bailout? The economy minister seems to be saying no, but sovereign bond yields remain stubbornly mired in the danger zone. Remains to be seen just how long they can stay there.
Right, exactly. So, in terms of the national economy, it's not exactly holding firm through this rough patch. I mean, do you have more data on that front?
Yeah, we had, official numbers aren't out until the end of the month, Lisa, but we got a little glimpse of how bad things are from the Bank of Spain, which said the economy shrank, and this is our daily digit, shrank 0.4% quarter on quarter in Q2. After a 0.3% contraction in Q1. The bank said on an annual basis the drop was 1 full percent. That compares with 0.4% in Q1. So it doesn't look good. As I said, official numbers out at the end of the month.
Okay, Axel, welcome back. Thanks so much from London. The NASDAQ hopes $62 million is its magic number, the exchange upping the payout to firms that lost money in the Facebook IPO from $40 million. The $62 million payable in cash, not trading credits or rebates as previously proposed. It filed the plan late Friday, one consultant telling Reuters he doesn't think it's enough, as market makers say they lost north of $200 million on the deal. He's still standing right at the top of the charts, making him our power player of the day. Sir Elton John scoring a #1 album in the UK for the first time in 22 years. His latest release, Good Morning to the Night, a joint project with the Australian band Panau. The band reimagined a handful of Sir Elton songs from the early 70s, sampling his lyrics with electronica to create a lounge music sort of effect. Not bad for a guy who hit the retirement age of 65 back in March. And finally, exercising artistic freedom in London. That's what one man did to this iconic London vehicle. Czech artist David Cherney added giant arms to a classic 1957 double-decker bus, then attached an electrical engine and suspension tools so the bus can do its own push-ups, just like a real Olympic athlete, with lifelike groaning noises, as you can hear, to boot. No word if it can bench press, too. The bus was installed near where the Czech Olympic team is staying. That's the latest from 3 Times Square this Monday. You can follow us on Twitter at Reuters Insider, and please check out our Reuters YouTube channel at Reuters.com/ReutersTV. I'm Lisa Bernhard. This is Reuters.